Okay, my friends, so in this video we're going to look at the strategy. Okay, so pay close attention to this. It's a very simple process, and I'll try and speak as slowly as possible, as some people do find my accent a little bit hard to understand. So first off, trading hours. We're trading from 8 a.m. GMT. So okay, we'll stick this in. Trading hours. From 8 a.m. GMT, which is London time. Okay, so with the course you do get a free indicator which easily converts the trading time for you. So you just simply load the indicator and make sure it's set to 0 and in the settings section, and it will always show your platform as GMT, so you know when London time is. Okay, 8 a.m. GMT to 5 p.m. So we're only trading 8 a.m. GMT to 5 p.m. GMT. Okay, next is the candle we're looking at. It's a 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. GMT candle. Okay, and this is where we look to draw our buy and sell lines. So okay, draw our lines. So yesterday, okay, so this platform I'm on here is set to the 9 o'clock candle is the start of the trading day. So we look at this here, the 8 a.m. candle here, the 7 to 8 a.m. candle is the candle I'm looking at to draw my buy and sell lines from. Okay, so we're going from the low of that candle and we're looking back to the lowest point, which is here. Okay, this is the low of the candle, and we look back to the lowest point without drawing through price. So it's a similar story for the high. Okay, here's the high, and we look back to the highest point without drawing through price. Okay, that's it there. See the way I haven't drawn through price? I haven't drawn through price. Okay, so from the low of the 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. candle. Draw back from the low without to the lowest point without drawing through price. That gives us from the low of the 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. candle, that gives our sell line. From the high gives us our buy line. Okay, so you just do the opposite here for the buy. Okay, and drawing again, don't draw through price looking back, and don't draw through price, so you don't draw through candles, you just go to the lowest point. Okay, and you'll see that in what I'm doing in the back testing video, which explains that more. Okay, so you can see here we went from the low and we didn't draw through price. The lowest point is here, we can see. That's it. Here, the highest point we can see without drawing through price is here, and we hold that. Okay, so I'm just going to delete these objects now, and the entry. Okay, entry. Sorry, I deleted all of them. Okay, the entry is waiting for a candle to penetrate either the buy or sell line. Okay, so you can see the next hour, this candle here penetrated the buy and both the buy and sell line. Okay, what we do once that candle's closed, we're looking for a 2 pip buffer, 2 to 3 pip buffer. Okay, so you can see that was at 665. So 2 pip buffers about that line, 2 pips. Okay, so I'll explain that in a minute, and we draw it to the bottom. And we're looking for a 2 pip buffer. Okay, that's 58, so we're looking around 38. Which is roughly around there. Okay, so we wait for price to penetrate the buy / sell line. Okay, this is the buy line, this is the sell line. Once the candle that penetrates the line closes, we go. So if it's it penetrates the buy line, we draw an entry line 2 to 3 pips above an entry trigger line. Sorry, entry trigger line 2 to 3 pips above the high of the candle. So this was the high of the candle, so this is our entry trigger line, okay, for a buy signal. If it penetrates the lower line, similar just the opposite. Okay, we draw entry, trigger, line, 2 to 3 pips. I like around 2 pips below the trigger line, below the low. Okay, so this is the low of the candle, not the low of the body, not the low of the candle, so the low of the wick. Okay, entry, trigger line. Once price hits that line, we enter a sell. Once price hits this line, we enter a buy. Okay, whichever one happens first. Okay, so you can see yesterday that at the end of the day, there wasn't much action happening yesterday, but this was the 5 o'clock candle, so we would have just closed out on this trade at the end of the trading day. Okay, we don't leave trades open, and we closed out. Okay, slight profit for yesterday. Okay, and again, the important thing is for a system to work, you have to take every signal. Okay, so we'll just delete these. I'll explain a couple more things. Okay, so exits. As you'll see in the backtesting video, there's a few different types of exits. We exit, we close trade if opposite signal triggers. So yesterday, this was the opposite signal line, so this would have been your stop loss. You would have your stop loss in here. Okay. Okay, so if opposite signal triggers, we close the trade. Simple. That's the first type of exit. Next, simply close at end of day. Like yesterday, close at end of day, 5 p.m. GMT. Okay, pretty simple. Now, the third type is if you see large spikes, like you get in a trade and it drops down 30-40 pips, close it and take the profit early in the day. Price moves quick. Direction. I'm not talking about 10 or 15 pips, I'm talking about considerable amounts, because you'll be trading, if you're trading a large account, this is only one trade a day, so you'll be trading on a 10k account, say, one standard lot, 40 to 50 pips or 30 to 40 pips is $300-400 in a day, which is not too shabby. Okay, so just be if it's only 10 to 20 pips, you can let it run a little bit. If it's close to the end of the day, close it, as you'll see in the backtesting video. Okay, so take the money and run. Money and run, and move on to the next day. Okay, Very important again for a system. Every signal that appears each day. Okay, that's for a system to work. You have to take every signal that happens. Okay, so when you watch the backtesting video, you're going to be knowing what by watching this video, you're going to understand what I'm actually teaching here. Okay, it's a very simple method, and you'll see it's very, very powerful. Okay, because you will get moves that simply go crazy in your direction very quickly, and they're the ones that make the money. Okay, so very important that. And we'll move on to the backtesting video. If you have any comments, hope this is self-explanatory here. I've explained it a little bit better. And yeah, just watch it a few times, go over your charts. Now it's very important, 7 AM GMT to 8 AM GMT candle, and we start looking for the buy and sell lines getting penetrated after 8 AM GMT. So use the time converter indicator that you get with the course if you're not in the UK, London time, or if you're in the US, use it and it'll help you with your trading platform, okay, or wherever else you are in the world. So any questions, let me know in the course, and I shall see you in the next video.